Hey everybody, this is Robin and Scott with SunCrest Lifestyle and Windermere Real Estate. We're excited to bring you our latest SunCrest market update.
Yes, we are. I'm really excited to bring you this one because it's time for our annual year in review. The year 2021 can be summed up in 2 words: record-breaking. Home price appreciation last year was at 22.4% year over year. We saw over 200 real estate sales take place, and the median price of a home in SunCrest climbed to $715,000. Robin, these are all records in SunCrest.
Before diving into the data, we want to press pause and say thank you. This last year certainly had its challenges. We just feel very fortunate to be in the SunCrest community. We appreciate all of the kind emails, the comments on social media, your generosity in our giving campaigns, and all of the positive things that you do for SunCrest.
Yeah, we say it all the time. We really feel lucky to live in the greatest neighborhood. Now I want to talk about some of the numbers that we saw in 2021. So we mentioned that there were over 200 properties that sold in SunCrest. This breaks down to 112 existing homes, 65 new homes, so Edelweiss, Hidden Canyon Estates, Lone Peak Canyon, and then also 16 vacant lots. The highest sold price was $1.85, and the lowest sold price was $341,000. Again, and that median price at $715,000. Robin, what do you make of those numbers from 2021?
I think my takeaway is that SunCrest can be for everybody and anybody. That's quite the space from $341,000 to $1.8 million. And I think intentionally it can be for everyone in every price range.
Right, so from townhomes, shared walls up to multi-million-dollar houses. You know, one thing that really stood out to me in 2021 was that fourth quarter was the busiest quarter. A lot of times people think that it's the second quarter of the year, as you get into spring. But last year, we actually saw 68 closed transactions in the fourth quarter. What do you think kind of made that happen last year? Anything in particular jump out?
I think that it was a little more difficult to get offers accepted, and
particularly at the first part of the year, right? When we heard about all that craziness.
All the craziness, and by the time we got to the end of third quarter and fourth quarter, buyers that we had were very well versed in got to be ready, got to have your ducks in a row.
Maybe had been beaten up a little bit, or tried to get something January, February, March, took a little break. I think one thing that I thought was interesting is, like you're saying, but interest rates seem to kind of stay low at that end of year, which helped bring some people back. And a big misconception that we see is that when there's snow on the ground in SunCrest that things don't sell. What do you, when people bring that up to you, how do you respond to, will my house really sell in November, December, January, February?
Absolutely, and these stats prove that to be true. SunCrest is a big magnet for people from everywhere, not just the Salt Lake or Utah Valley. It's a place where people from every city and even different countries come and feel welcome, and SunCrest looks like a lot of other places.
Yeah,
they feel comfortable.
Kind of a unique mountaintop community straddled between Salt Lake County, Utah County, good ways for people to split. Finally, let's talk about appreciation. 22.4% increase, in a year. To think that you could have, assumptively bought a house and sat on it for a year and had made 22.4% increase on that asset. Pretty remarkable. What do you think is going to happen this year? Let's look into Robin's crystal ball, shake it out. Yep, there it is. What do we think about appreciation this year?
We're still hearing that the market is going to continue to go up. Maybe not at 22, but we're projecting 10 to 12%. So for those of you that are waiting, keep that fact in mind.
Yeah, and I agree. I think that we will see that fueled mostly just because of supply and demand. Right now there's not a lot for sale, and so when a home does come to market, we've talked a lot about the listing price really being the floor for homes. And so most homes are selling, at or above the list price, which, is driving those price appreciations up.
SunCrest is a hot commodity. If you're looking to buy or sell, give us a call. We're happy to interpret and to educate. We would love to hear from you.
Did I say 2020?
Again.
Wow. Apparently I've got the wrong year.
Yes.
Neighborhood and oh, it was me. I thought it was my turn. What are you doing? It's my turn.
Oh. Perfect.
I like it. We got a director here.
That.
Chunk 1, chunk 2.
I went off script and you noticed that.
So in 2022, in 2022, this fall,